Next, we're also going to create a Gantt view. I have to say, after Airtable came out with the timeline view, we've reduced our need for Gantt views by quite a bit, but I'm going to show this to you and you can decide what makes the most sense for your team. We're going to go ahead and create that Gantt view. Here you can follow Airtable's steps on how to set it up. You're going to first select the start date and an end date, very similar to the timeline view and very similar to the calendar view. The second step is deciding whether or not you want dependencies. Dependencies are a big feature inside of Gantt Views, so I would recommend you play around with it and see if you like how it looks. Because my Airtable doesn't have a dependency field right now, I'm going to go ahead and create one. When you're setting up dependencies, there can be predecessors and successors. Predecessors are tasks that need to be done first before you move on to anything else. And successors are tasks that are related to an initial task and they're going to be done after. So depending on how you want to set up that relationship, you need to select one or the other. In my case, I prefer using successors because I want to know after I finish this task, which other ones can I start on. You can also use milestones. Similar to the calendar and timeline views, you can also change the date and time frame that you're looking at this Gantt view on. So you can change it to a weekly basis, which obviously is too short in my case here. I think quarter makes quite a bit of sense. Again, if you're in construction or some kind of long-term project, capital project management, you might want to use a 1 year or 5 year. As I hover over all of these tasks, you can see that there's a little circle on the bottom right. When you drag out that circle and connect it to another record, that's going to be your dependency. By dragging my first record into the second and third record, I'm saying that the first record must be done before the second and third. And if I change the due date for my first task, I'm also at the same time impacting my start date for the second and third task. Airtable is smart in knowing when you move a predecessor task backwards, that all of the successor tasks also need to move backwards. This is a very helpful feature when you have lots of dependencies inside of your project. On the left-hand side, you can also look at all of your different records and also make updates from that window. You can see that this is really helpful in terms of helping your team visualize what tasks are dependent on which other tasks. Thanks for investing in your own knowledge base. I'm Cherry Yang, the founder of Claribase. We're going to be releasing our flagship course, Airtable Mastery, for free. In the course, you can find over 100 videos on topics like design, integration, automations, and interfaces. It's perfect for the Airtable champion who wants to build their database right the first time. You can sign up for the course at the link down below.